Good morning, peaceful people of the world. When I say peaceful people of the world, I'm emphasizing on all people from all walks of life who are looking forward to see peace in the life of mankind. It doesn't matter your race. Peaceful people of the world can be a white, can be black, can be yellow, can be green, can be any color. There are some people who got the feelings of other people at heart, and as such, each day and day out, they are looking forward to see that peace exists on earth to make life pleasant for living. Ladies and gentlemen, my greetings to all people, peaceful people of the world. I have a short message about peace. My message goes to people who are looking forward to see that fellow brother or a neighbor is free in this life. There are people who come from different parts of the world, and when they hear of the happenings of the day about the killings, the massacring, the maltreatment, the ill treatment going on in the lives of other ones, they don't feel happy and they don't feel good in their hearts. Such ones, I'm calling on you that how do we unite and make the world a peaceful place to live? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a black man, but in my heart, I have peace for everybody living in this world, irrespective of your creed, sex, race, or religion. How come that there are also other people who doesn't want to see other races in this world developing in anything? As an African, I expect that people respect my continent and my people, because as an African, I respect people. It doesn't matter their religion or where they come from. I have no problem with any color of a person on earth, so far as he has the eyes that can see. That is why I always refer to the fact that as black people, we have to give much more respect to our prophets and prophetess who are living in Jamaica. For such ones have enlightened us to keep awake and to withstand a lot of trials. But we keep on paying deaf ear to the messages that they are sending across, putting across, and asking us to hear on. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the fact that we live in a continent where the whole world take what they can take from, be it gold, bauxite, diamond, manganese, from the ant, the little ant, to the biggest elephant. Africa is supporting the world in everything. If the world can talk of scientific advancement, if the world can talk about even ships, aeroplanes, cars, it doesn't matter what, Africa can never be left out in supporting with raw materials, in supporting with manpower, in supporting with everything. But still the continent is laid to bare, and it seems like we have contributed nothing to man's development. Why? Here is the case that the independence of a country in Africa is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the continent, as the first president of Ghana said. Yet, another man said, no man was born as a thief, but the society has made him so. People see Africans standing at the corner and they look down upon them. But what is the cause? If the person is living in abject poverty, how can he concentrate and learn? How can he concentrate and then learn a trade? If the person is denied of his rights to live, where can he have that peace of mind to sit and even plan against the future? Africa have never thought of sitting to plan against any race or any continent or any people. Why is it that some people can sit and plan against the whole continent of Africa and its people and its resources. Even the animals, the fishes in the sea, even the flowers, the forest, people have time to plan against Africa. What support and why are people expecting too much, more than necessary, from a continent like that, and still respect is not accorded to the people? Africans, we got to have no sleep anymore. It's about time, this time henceforth, for us to wake up from our slumber, for us to wake up from our sleep and to move on. We also have to prove our might, to prove to the world that we have our independent rights, and we also got the right to decide our destiny. We cannot live in fear, because if we keep living in fear, it means we are dead alive. And if nobody kills us, one day we will die. We are living in this world, a world of passage, where it doesn't matter how many years you live, one day you will leave it behind. Why do we have to allow people to trample on our rights, and to trample on our dignity, and to trample even on our life like we are nothing? It seems like we are not even living. It's about time to wake up, Africa. It's about time. It's about time, black people in America, in the Caribbean, in Europe, in Asia, no matter where you are, as a black person, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. When I speak about black people, I'm not talking only about people with black color as a race. There are some people who are also white, but they also have the same feeling against people who are trying to deny people their rights. And they have the same hearts, just like the black people, and they think that enough is enough for the black man. Enough is enough for the black man also to live up to his maximum. It's about time to wake up. We can never allow another history of slavery to be written in our records. Why the world? Why? Why do you expect again from Africans? Why the world? Why? What do you want Africans to do again in contributing to man's life? Why the world? Why do you want Africans to mourn, to weep, to wail, and to gnash their teeth, for you to laugh at them, for you to hold Africans as an object of ridicule? Enough is enough. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, the peaceful people of the world, I urge you to help Africa to be on her feet, to help the people of Africa. People of Africa, let's hold on to our heritage. What is our heritage? Our heritage is helping to institute our kings and queens. Africans are kings and queens. We are born free in a free atmosphere. But people are infiltrating into our continent and deciding how we have to live, how we have to walk, what we have to wear, what we have to eat, and how we have to sleep. It's about time to say no to those who say difference to our lives. Here is the case that we are even using our money to buy things from outside without respecting what we produce. It's about time, this time henceforth, for Africans to respect what we got and to cherish what we can make ourselves, to have our own financial legacy. When I talk about Africa, I'm talking about the black man. When I talk about Africa, I'm talking about the black race. And when I talk about Africa, I'm talking about people in the world who has the Africans at heart. Let us be one and then move on in these lives. Let us be one and then help to bequeath sense and wisdom to posterity to live on. We cannot live like this where people just dip their hands into our continent and take what they take anyhow from anywhere, to petition and to scramble and to demarcate and show us where we have to go and where we cannot go, to give us these language barriers where we cannot even communicate with our own people, to give us these language barriers where we keep on seeing differences and we can never come into conclusion about anything to develop our continent. It's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to say that people of the world, let us have people the right to decide their destiny. like what's going on in Jamaica, the eye of the black man, a land filled with prophets and prophetess. Now, the law is about to be passed in Jamaica for the citizens to be chipped, to scan their eyes, their blood, their veins, and other things. People have the right to decide their religion, and people have the right to decide their destiny. Why is it that the inventor of the chip is not using his or her own citizens to try that on? But in case anything is invented, then people want to use black man. People want to use Africans. Enough is enough to try your inventions. If you know the black man is able to withstand all these things, why don't you give him the necessary respect that he deserves? If the black man is able to help you in things that you are doing in the world, why don't you give respect to the black man for him to know that he is part of the world? But every day, even when we hear our prophets trying to put a message across to unite us, then you see that person as an object of temptation, and then you wipe the person out. When Bob Marley said, Africa, unite for the benefit of your people and unite for the benefit of your children, in no time he was taken out. We have people from the black race getting married to white people, and they are producing like Bob Marley, like Obama. It means that coexistence of white and black can give another meaningful products where the world can appreciate. Let's have respect for one another, and then we live in peace and harmony in the world. People of Africa, it's about time you wake up to ask, why is it that people are traveling, not with the sense of stealing or to go and kill, but to have a place to work for living, and they are being killed like ants, and we watch. We keep quiet and watch. We sit unconcerned for all these things to go on. It's about time to wake up, Africa. It's about time. It's about time to also protect our people in the Caribbeans who have been there, who left the shores of Africa many hundred years ago because of enslavement. It's about time to fight, to unite as a united front, and to withstand all trials. We don't have to single anybody out. It doesn't matter where you are. If you are in America, so far as you're a black man, when you see fellow African, fellow black man, don't just walk past. Say hello to him. Let us have something that will unite us as people. Let us begin to respect one another. Let's prove to the world that we also have our own lives in our own hands. It's about time, Africa. It's about time, black people. It's about time, people of the world who have the people of Africa, the black people at heart, to wake up. If you're a white man and you know that certain things are going on in the life of the black people and you don't like it, and it is not good, come out and speak it out and make a difference. Don't keep your mouth shut and allow nature to be destroyed in this way. Nature has made so many things pleasant for living. How dare are we trying to destroy it? If no one kills you, you will die by yourself. So it's about time to allow people to live. For it doesn't matter how many years the person will live, he will one day die. So don't cause the death of a fellow brother. Let's live in peace and harmony. This is my message to the world. Thank you. Let's make a world a better place to live. Now in Jamaica, we have 3 stars. Constantine Boglu, the great-grandson of Paul Boglu, who is running around the world to light the candles as the vigil against the slavery. Let's give him the necessary support to black people, for it's about time for us to wake up. There's another man in Jamaica, that is Cloudy the Big Stone Sinclair, the connector, who is sending messages across the world for the black man to stand on his feet to withstand the trials, calling upon the world to be a better place to live. Let us rally around him. There is another star, Heru Ishaka Musa Minelek, the representative of Marcus Garvey Party, political party in Jamaica. Such ones, they are the people that you have to rally around for them to have the strength, the courage and the might to carry on with their predetermined objectives to set Jamaica free, with their predetermined objectives to let the black man witness his freedom in this life. Many people have tried their possible best to free us. Let us continue. Let's fight. The struggle continues unabated. I salute all people and all peaceful people of the world. Let us be one and make life pleasant for living, for life is short. If life is short, all these material accumulations, wanting display of wealth, vulgar display of wealth, where one is killing one another to gain the world and losing our souls, where are we taking the world to? Let us make life pleasant. Let's respect one another. Let's live in peace and harmony. If you keep killing people and taking their parts, can you take all parts of all people to repair yourself? Live clean and let Jah be praised. Blessed.